Good morning, afternoon, or good night. My name is Manny with Weazel News, bringing you today's broadcast. Today, we bring you the latest news we have documented over the last week, from traffic reports, robberies with exclusive interviews, road rage incident involving one of our news members, and some rowdy hooligans in their sports vehicles driving amok in the state. Stick with us at the end. We touch on how the state is planning to completely change up the state with some major infrastructure and development initiatives that are beginning to take place. To start off with today's broadcast, we bring you the current traffic report of downtown LS. As you can see, the traffic conditions have been fairly consistent with light to moderate traffic rates and a steady flow. No vehicle incidents have been reported as of late, thankfully, as we begin to roll into hotter days of San Andreas with weather reaching the mid-high and low temperatures. Keeping with roadway traffic, in a moment we will share some rather disturbing footage of an exclusive perspective provided by one of our members here at the station, donning iFruit's latest accessory, the iFruit Meta Glasses, providing a first-person perspective of the incident that took place late at night. As you can see by the footage we will display shortly, our member was driving along the roadway when a motorist, yet to be identified, started shouting and even threatening the life of our team member. Luckily, however, we were able to maneuver the vehicle around and away from any harm that could be done. Who knows what this guy could have done? Thankfully, no one was hurt in the process, although police are working hard on identifying the male showcase in this video. Oh my god. What's your problem?
Stop the fucking van.
You're crazy! You're crazy!
That guy's fucking crazy. I'm trying to get fucking insurance.
Oh my god! You're look off!
Now. Stop the fucking car.
Oh my god. What's your problem, man? Holy shit. Hey, oh god! Oh my god, fucking lunatic. Well, moving on. Let's just hope that this guy gets arrested sooner than later, as this sort of unlawful behavior should not be happening. Carrying forward, we had 2 robberies occur over the weekend. For the first robbery, police respond to a 911 call after witnesses state they watched 2 men enter the LTD and act erratically. Police on scene can be observed bringing 2 men in custody as they coax the men into coming out of the building. Police quickly discharged some less lethal rounds into the suspects, in which 2 men were quickly placed into custody after refusing to cooperate any further. A motor unit that was on scene provides information as to what occurred and how they believe their presence is keeping/deterring criminals from committing further crimes, sharing how their presence keeps the city in check. We will now play that footage of the scene alongside the interview segment provided by said motor unit.
All right, so what's the first question?
Yeah, so the first question is, what happened back here at the LTD? I see you have 2 men in custody, but can you tell us more about what happened?
All right, so basically we got a 911 call for, the gas station LTD being robbed. Right now we're checking CCTV footage to see if these guys are, the people that were suspected by the individuals that reported the crime. Right now they're just being detained. It's a little bit of a further investigation. And, the ways it can help the community is just keeping the danger out of here, etc., stuff like that.
Well, I appreciate it. Lastly, with the recent raising crimes, is there anything that the Blaine County Sheriff's in general is trying to do to cut down on these rates?
Just get more on top of it, get more units on it, stand on it, Just try and put the foot down and really get down and, hurry up and get these criminals out of town.
Good work coming from the units involved. Quickly jumping to our second robbery, this time a Fleeca bank. SWAT presence was spotted on scene, in which a brazen criminal holds a person at gunpoint and shouts for the demands to be made. As you can see, police worked diligently to ensure that no one was to get hurt during the process for both the hostage and the fellow officers involved working on the matter. As you can see, police and SWAT organized a demand and placed a vehicle jamming device in the suspect's getaway vehicle. What is considered a tactical move by law enforcement on scene is a quick, efficient, and safe way of disabling a motor vehicle mid-pursuit. Police give the suspect his demands and provide a clean route to flee and secure the bank inside, whilst other units chase after fleeing suspect into a construction site not too far down the road. Thankfully, the vehicle jamming device works as intended and quickly shut down the vehicle in an unoperated area. As you can see, police quickly stopped the threat whilst keeping all involved safe and out of danger. SWAT officer provides a brief description of the events that went down. Listen along as the SWAT unit gives his perspective of what occurred today.
Okay, I guess it's rolling now. We got a call about a bank robbery at the bank down here. We arrived, we saw that there was someone there against their will, we believed at that time. After the suspect listed their demands and we could meet them, he decided to flee the scene and leave the hostage behind. So we chased him and followed him back here where he crashed. When we thought the suspect or the hostage was just a hostage, we were wrong because he decided to start shooting at us just now. We managed to take down the other suspect and medical is now being initiated on both of the suspects.
Was anybody hurt?
I believe one of the medics got hit, but I believe they're fine.
All right, well, thank you for your time. Your name was?
My name is Odin, County 52.
All right, thank you, Odin.
Whew. Thankfully, only one suspect was injured and no one else was critically injured. Continuing with today's coverage, we move over to Blaine County, where police work to continue to crack down on vehicles deliberately breaking the law. With the Blaine County's vehicles incident occurring more and more frequently due to reckless driving, police aim to stop all speeders in the area and issue proper traffic enforcement. On that note of reckless drivers, a group of motorists that go by the name of Afterlife Car Community, we stop at U-Tool and capture footage of these reckless actions that take place in a parking lot. These gearheads show that they're willing to take over the streets at a moment's notice, even providing an interview as to who they are and what they do in the state. Some locals stating they believe that this group is up to no good. We now share you that interview of the clip that we had from one of the group leaders, and here's what they had to say.
Hello everybody, obviously today I've hosted some car meets, and there's police not fast. Hosted some car meets today run by Afterlife Car Community. What we do is obviously takeovers, host car meets, drift events, drag races, stuff like that. If you want to join, make sure to email Flico. Make sure to email him and then he'll get you in. Thank you everybody. And if you want to come by, plus 3052. Thank you and have a good one.
Wow. With that being said, regardless if you enjoy high-octane reckless driving, here at Weazel News, we do not condone these type of actions committed by groups like these. Trying to stay on topic with criminal activities, we have noticed police continue to crack down on gang activity, with special task forces on the forefront of it all, helping keep criminal rates down whilst giving locals in the area some sort of peace of mind knowing that the state's taxpayer dollars are hard at work keeping everyone in check. Speaking of taxpayer dollars, we have some big news to talk about, starting with what may be the largest spending bill projects underway. The state of San Andreas launched phase 1 of major statewide infrastructure and development. As you can see, they even have a roadmap to share it all. The Office of Governor of San Andreas has officially launched phase 1 of a major statewide infrastructure and development initiative. Starting immediately, residents will notice increased survey crews, utility markings, and controlled construction zones within San Andreas, starting with Sandy Shores, designated as its first development corridor. SADOT will begin roadwork site preparation and infrastructure upgrades, which will include temporary traffic changes and lane closures. We share what that may look like as they are already in the works, starting with the main road in Sandy Shores. Take a look. While specific project details remain under wraps, the state confirms that these efforts aim to enhance public services and support regional growth. funding comes from state reserves and budget realignment, ensuring that no disruption to essential services are being made. Residents are advised to follow posted signs and plan travel accordingly as the project progresses. Further updates will be provided as new phases roll out. Sorry. We actually have an exclusive insight from SADOT workers, the DOJ, OIJ, and the Secretary of State. Listen along as they give their informative input on the projects underway.
Hello, how you doing? What's your name and what are you guys doing out here at Sandy Shores?
So I'm over test with the 100 Department substation. We are revamping the entire area, digging up roads, demolishing buildings, and making pretty much make new roads, make new buildings, making an upgrade.
Well, that's great. Secretary of State, how much is this funding gonna cost?
So we're currently prepping a public announcement to be sent out to everybody. I'll make sure it comes straight to you, my friends. It's going to highlight where the budget's come from, where it's going to, what's losing out, what's gaining from this.
OIG, how do you feel about the construction progress?
The progress? Well, so far, considering how it's only just started, I believe making good progress so far. Cannot wait to see how DOT perform with this, and can't wait to see the changes it brings for our Sandy Shores area.
Well, that was nice. Well, as a secret thing we actually had coordinated, we actually have an exclusive interview with one of the previous SADOT administrators, sharing his thoughts and opinions regarding the latest renovations being made around the state, particularly how the current state of Blaine County isn't ideal, and the renovations being made are to help bring people back into Blaine County with newer and renovated features. Say hello, please introduce yourself, and do tell me and us, the viewers, what you want to share today.
Oh yeah, I just want to say that I think that the renovations that are becoming to Sandy Shores is going to be a great idea and be a great incentive for people to start moving back to Sandy Shores. Because for many years, this abandoned motel behind us has been such an eyesore for the past, 10, 15 years. And I think that this city really needs a really big update to the scenery and to get more people just to, come live with us again.
Well, that's nice. You heard it here first, a public opinion on the matter. Well, with that being said, that just about wraps up today's broadcast as we shared the major activity that's happening within the state. Who knows what the future holds, but here at Weazel News, we will always aim to provide the latest, greatest, and real-time coverage of anything out there. Thank you for watching. This has been Weazel News, signing out.